All right, guys. So Bloomberg is reporting on NFTs and crypto plummeting. They're tanking. So they have some wild numbers in here for you. Blue chip NFT collections hit harder than Bitcoin and crypto rout. Sales prices of Bored Ape Yacht Club NFTs and others crumble. The entire crypto market has fallen into deep rout recently. Okay. So they say blue chip NFT collections like Bored Ape Yacht Club, which for a while outperformed the rest of the crypto market, are being hit harder than cryptocurrencies by a deep rout that is souring sentiment across the sector. BAYC's, that's Bored Ape Yacht Club's, average sales price plummeted 29% over the last 7 days in US dollar terms, while transactions have tanked by 21%, and user numbers are down 27%, according to NFT Watchers, Price Floor, and DAP Radar. Until recently, the popular NFT collection has generally fared better than the rest of the cryptosphere. Its floor price hit an all-time high at the end of April, according to NFT Price Floor data. Meanwhile, Bitcoin is down by more than 50% since its all-time high in early November. Jesus, down by more than 50%. Quote, there have been substantial portfolios of NFTs built in the last 6 months, said Michael Bucella, a partner at Block Tower Capital Advisors, in an interview with Bloomberg. But Bored Ape Yacht Club's recent fall from favor seems to reflect a wider trend spreading across the marketplace for non-fungible tokens. The JPG NFT Index, which provides exposure to a broad basket of NFTs, also fell by about 26% this past week. They are just fairly illiquid markets generally, said Bucella. If the market is selling off en masse, they are going to sell whatever they have. In comparison, crypto bellwether Bitcoin tumbled 17%, and Ethereum, is down 15% over the last week. According to CoinMarketCap, token prices were seen slipping during the recent sell-off in tech stocks and traditional markets, and as troubles surrounding Terra USD, an algorithmic stablecoin meant to be pegged to the US dollar, have come to light. NFT-backed loans, which allow borrowers to put up their digital artwork as collateral in order to obtain funds, may also be contributing to the recent nosedive in NFT sales. Quote, this could be just collateral sell downs to satisfy loan obligations, said Bucella. If you had folks taking some pretty significant hits on their assets, there's a potential loan unwind. Meanwhile, the average sales price for the Other Deeds NFT collection by Yuga Labs, the same creators of the Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT collection, sank 23% in the last 7 days, according to the NFT Price Floor. Average sale prices for Moonbirds, a collection of owl-themed NFTs, also dropped 19%. A token tied to Bored Ape Yacht Clubs, that's hard to say, dubbed ApeCoin and distributed to Bored Ape Yacht Clubs holders in March, is also down about 36% this week, according to CoinMarketCap. So, look, it's a volatile market, and this stuff is phenomenally speculative. And is there a bubble? There's almost certainly a bubble. These things went from obscurity to like huge name celebrities pumping them on late night TV shows in such a short amount of time. I'm not surprised by this at all. Now, the question is this the bubble popping? That is yet to be seen. It could very well be the bubble popping, and it's about to continue to go down, or it could bounce back, and then later on, the bubble pops in a more severe way. We've seen this with Bitcoin before, too. Bitcoin has had its moments of, like, and various cryptocurrencies have had their moments of, like, oh my god, it's plummeting in value, and then they rebound to some extent. So again, I don't know if this is the various bubbles popping, but there's a lot of question marks around NFTs and cryptocurrencies, and I'm putting that kindly. Now, in my opinion, I see crypto as, I see more of an argument for cryptocurrencies than I do for NFTs. Ever since I learned what NFTs were, I was like, I don't get it. I don't understand it. It seems like it's evangelical by its very nature. It sort of has aspects of multi-level marketing scams and pump and dump schemes. Like, it's just super fishy. Cryptos, I think there's more of a base argument for this idea of like a decentralized currency. And, you know, when you have the centralized currency and you see how corrupt the system is, people look at that and say, well, we should have a way to sort of opt out of that and have a decentralized currency where we have more control, which there's a good argument for, but at the same time, there's also issues with decentralization in the same way that there are issues with centralization. So I'm super skeptical of NFTs. I'm mildly skeptical of cryptocurrencies, just so everybody knows exactly where I stand. But look, I see this stuff all the time on Twitter. And I feel bad for the people, I do, but it happens so often. So many scams around NFTs, man. People just getting their whole shit jacked from them, and then falling for another scam after the scam when they're presented with another scam where people are like, oh, I can help you get that back, but you got to do X, Y, and Z, and then they do it, and then they get scammed again. So it's a volatile market. It's an incredibly speculative thing. There's a lot of scammy stuff that goes on surrounding it, and anybody who thought this was like a solid long-term investment and it's just going to keep appreciating in value, I don't know how anybody ever convinced themselves of that in the first place. Because that seems like a pipe dream, honestly. So everybody should check out. There was an episode of the Citations Needed podcast. Citations, there's an S at the end of citation. Citations Needed podcast with Adam Johnson and Nima Shirazi. They have it's on Apple Podcasts, it's on SoundCloud, it's on a bunch. And they did a very critical episode of on NFTs and on crypto. And they make a strong case. So go listen to that. You guys can make up your own mind on it. But it seemed inevitable to me. Like, I was surprised that NFTs in particular took off as much as they did. The fact that now some air is being let out of the tire, it's kind of unsurprising to me. In fact, I'm surprised it got this far. And we came this much into the future without experiencing this sooner. So, we'll see if it continues to fall. But my guess is, at some point, there's going to be a real reckoning. It's not just like, 30% reduction or whatever here or there. At some point, a lot of this shit is going to go totally belly up. And if people are listening to this and they're very hostile to my take on it, understand something. That's par for the course when you're dealing with NFTs. Because, again, they're evangelical by their very nature. The way that you keep their value high is to constantly proclaim that the value is super high. And if you're not getting in on this, you're the sucker who's old-fashioned and is going to get lost by the side of the road and you missed your chance to really strike it big. So since they're evangelical by their very nature, people who are into them are really into them. And any sort of even mild skepticism or criticism is, sort of leads to a pile-on. So if you see some of that going on here in the comment section or whatever, that's totally expected. That's par for the course, and don't take it personally. It's just these people are trying to keep the value of the thing that they bought for X amount of money to be that or higher so that they can turn it for a profit as well. So I saw something yesterday who was tweeting about this? I think it was Good Politic Guy, Mac, on Twitter. And he said, it was a title of an article. I don't remember what the publication was. But there was some $350,000 NFT. Again, it was just probably one of the Bored Ape Yacht Club things, right? So a picture of a cartoon ape. It was worth $350,000. And it sold for like $115 or $250? Now, if you look at that and you don't conclude, hey, some sort of market correction is coming, you have cement in your brain. Obviously there's some sort of correction coming, so buckle up for that. Is it now? I don't know, but at some point, it's coming. Ever since Adpocalypse, when YouTube defunded all independent news and politics overnight, we haven't trusted them. We know they can pull the rug out from underneath us at any time. If you enjoy this content, please consider tipping $1 or $2 per month on the Secular Talk Patreon. Link in the video description box below. Thanks for your support.